It's a mess, it's a mess. Let's get this straight. Is it straight? I hope it's straight. I don't think it's straight. Is that more straight? No, that's not straight. I don't know if it's straight. I don't know. Anyway, we got fish unboxing, you guys. Fish unboxing. Let's go. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah, fish unboxing. That's exactly what we're doing. Fish unboxing. Do. Fish unboxing. Do. Fish unboxing. Do. Yeah, if anyone's looking forward to a fish unboxing, well, that's exactly what we're doing. Hello, William! How are you doing? Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. But to be honest, I haven't been live for a while, so that kind of makes sense. Anyway, let me get me time-lapse started. Oh no. There we go. How are you doing? Looking while driving. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. Hit the like button, of course, you guys. Hit the like. We're going to get straight into it. Well, not straight into it. Well, we are actually going to get straight into it because we got a lot of things to do tonight. Essentially, I need to unbox these fish and then pack them back up to go to Vivarium. Very simple. However, I was debating, do I actually put them in the tanks or not? I don't know, because some of these fish I'm taking to Vivarium. Can you hear me, by the way? That's maybe a good question to ask. Can you hear me? Okay. Heat pack's still warm, which is always good. You guys can see what's going on. Hiya, the GIPG. Hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? Hit the like button, you guys. 9 people in. Hit the like. Yeah, we're gonna unbox all of these guys. First up is this here. It's a bag of cardinal tetras. Simple cardinal tetras. Now, how is the temperature? Temperature's a little cold. That's all right. There's supposed to be 30 in there. I don't believe there's 30 cardinals in there. Wait. That doesn't seem like a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8. It probably is though, because it's always less than you think or whatever. Anyway, we're gonna go quite quickly through these, like I say, because well, let's see. We got Siamese algae eaters. Siamese algae. Hello, Matt. How you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing all right. You guys can hear me, right? I hope. So more Siamese algae eaters. Yeah, we gotta go through them quite quickly because I got a lot of things to do. Boraras maculatus. Doing great. Just finished doing water change on all my tanks and the filters so I can come to Vivarium tomorrow. Awesome. Well, stop by my stand. I'll be at the first floor. Table 143. They're quite cold, these bags are. They are quite cold. But, well, it's alright. These guys in here. And some of these fish I'll be taking to Vivarium as well, so be on the lookout. Right, we got albino cories in here. Beautiful, 20 albino cories. Let's see, this message is held for review. Let's have a look. Show. Tu cum esti? How are you? I'm good. Dio, I definitely come say fish tank. Cool. Look, these are the, yeah, Corridors Albino. Taking some of these tomorrow. So if you want some of these, they're looking really nice. Okay, and then in these bags we got bettas. Fancy male. Ooh, is this like a red one? I can't see if this is red or... Oh, he is red, but like in a very cool... Very cool type of red. Really cool. Lovely. Oh yeah, like a dark reddish. Ah, nice. It's always fun with bettas because you never know what you're getting. Betta male placat, dragon, metallic dragon. Really nice. Ooh, that's a beauty as well. Interesting stuff do you have for tomorrow? Well, a bunch of fish, plants. I'm taking a lot of stuff, to be honest with you. So, yeah. So everyone who's there, definitely come stop by because I need people to buy stuff because I'm taking so much stuff. Okay, and then here we just got a mix of bettas. So. In this bag here, there's like a whole mix of 6 different bettas. At least there should be 6, yeah. So this is just like a whole mix of I think it's 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 purple, maybe. It's just like a mix, standard mix, you know. But they look pretty cool, so why not? We'll just let them get adjusted to the temperature. Or actually, I'm going to open up the bag and put the individual bags in individual tanks. I could also keep them in these bags, but to be honest, well, the thing is I could. Should I or should I not? Should I just keep them in these bags like this? And just take them like that to Vivarium, or what? Decisions. I don't know. Hey PJD, how you doing? Nice to see you. I mean, you do whatever you do, but I don't think anyone will buy a cord of neon touches, but who knows? Sure, the betters will sell. Well, that's kind of the thing. I don't really know how it's going to be and like what will sell. I'm taking a bit of everything. That's my approach to it. Yeah, do I have specific reasons for things? Not really. I'm just experimenting. And if things don't sell, I just take them back home. Simple as that, really. I guess not too big of a deal. Some really nice ones here. But yeah, do I keep them in the bags? Or should I, like, I don't know, get them out of the bags and put them in new, like, I don't really know. That's the thing. Should I, yeah, what should I do? What should I do? Because I could keep them in these bags. I don't know what makes the most amount of sense. That's kind of the thing, you know? Anyways. Those are all in, so that means I can take this out. What are you guys thinking? Should I leave them in the bags? Or not? Do you know how long they can hold out in the bag? Well, good question. The thing is, though, in my opinion, people who come to the event already had the regular stuff. Were more interested. True. However, there's also a lot of, I think, like beginners there. Like this event, a lot of people. This is not just only like the experienced hobbyists. These are also like new people and stuff. So you never know. You never know. You know. Hey, Gord, how you doing? Nice to see you. I wouldn't keep them in the bags, right? The only thing is, if I rebag them, they're gonna be in like a big bag like this. Because look, I don't have those tiny bags, so they're gonna be in like a bag this size. Which is nothing wrong with that, but it's just like it takes up a lot of space, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of like, yeah. Kind of like, I don't know, do I just keep them in the bags? Or do I try to keep the bags so that like, because I think there's only a knot in them. Say I like try to undo the knot. Would that make sense? I think that might make sense to do. Because they're decent little bags to just keep them in to sell, you know. There's not much point me actually like, I don't know, rebagging them in like a massive bag. You know, we'll see. Anyway. Untie, yeah. I think I'll try that. By the way, hit the like button, you guys. Hit the like. I think I'll just try to untie it. And then, where's my scissors gone? Oh. Try to untie them. And then, because they're all just, there's just basic knots in there. Yeah, I think I'll just do that, honestly. All right. Next pack. Each pack is nice and warm. Bags are also nice and warm. Yep, lovely. Okay, we're just going to get out a random bag and we'll see what we got. Rummy nose tetras. 40 rummy nose tetras. Look at these. Amazing. People always like rummy nose tetras. Hit the like button, you guys. 23 people watching, 5 likes. I think I'll be buying back to the event in case I start selling fish from breeding. Right. Could do. Are they with O2? Some wholesalers have pure O2, then keep them in the bag. If not, replace them. If it's pure O2, they can last a week. I think from the wholesaler, they must be with pure oxygen. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm thinking. I'm honestly thinking. Plus, none of the water is cloudy in any of these bags. So I am kind of debating whether I just keep these in the bags. You know, it doesn't really matter for them, and it's probably with pure O2. I'm guessing. Pretty sure though. Right, these are some of the gourami pairs. Beautiful fish. Look at these. Really nice. I'll be taking a couple of pairs of those. See, I think that's more of the type of thing that people will like, is these kind of things. Gourami pairs, you know, things like that. Next up, guppies. Male guppies. Now, I'm debating whether I take male guppies or not. The only reason why I would take them is because you might have some beginners there and they like, you know, nice, colorful fish. And these are nice, colorful fish, so yeah. Honestly, like I said, I've never been to one of these events before, so I don't know, or I've been there, but not as a vendor. So I don't know what sells well. So I'm just experimenting. I'm probably just gonna take a bit of everything. And yeah. These are the white cloud mountain minnows. Some of these are for BJD, although I've also got some already in the tank, so it'll be a mix of these. Really cool though. Lovely fish. Then, next up, got a mix of female guppies. You know. How's Edith doing? She's doing alright. She's just working now though. She'll be at the event though with me tomorrow and Sunday. Adorable if I could have one time. Yep, they are cool indeed. Alright. Okay. Then we have Colombian tetras. Now, I can't remember why I ordered these because I already have 20 of them. I can't remember why I ordered these. Honestly, I don't know. So what are the fish you're going to bring tomorrow? I've got a whole list, okay? I've got a whole list. I can share with you the list if you want. Although it's on my phone. Also, there's a video coming out on what I'm all bringing tomorrow, you know. But that's coming out tomorrow. But essentially, literally just a bit of everything. So I'm going to be taking rummy nose tetras, I'm going to be taking some of those gouramis, I'm going to be taking some of the Siamese algae eaters, I'm going to be taking some cardinal tetras, the white clouds, I'm going to be taking some Colombian tetras, I'm going to be taking some guppies, both male and female, I'm going to be taking these Buenos Aires tetras, I'm going to be taking some apistogramma, I'm going to be taking some cories, I'm going to be taking more cories, like the Julias, the bronze, the pandas, the albinos. I'm going to be taking these thingy bob tetras, what are they called? Silver tip tetras, whatever they're called, yeah. These I'm going to be taking, the Chinese algae eaters, going to be taking some zebradanios, cherry bobs, the glass catfish, going to be taking harlequin rasboras, going to be taking my dwarf neon rainbow fish that I've bred myself, these lampai things, the cubatai rasboras, Bararas maculatus, some of these, the furcatus rainbow fish, a few ember tetras I think, angelfish I'm taking, bettas I'm taking, and a few of my rice fish, and that's about it. That's about it, which is quite a lot. I do realize that, but you gotta go big or go home, right? Although, well, I don't know. I'm just going to be taking, I don't know how much I'm going to be selling. I don't know if I'm going to be selling anything at all. Who knows? It's all down to the people who are there, like, you know. You have power outlets and extension cords to power all heaters and pumps for all those tanks you need for all that. Well, I'm not going to be putting them in tanks. We're going to be just in bags. So how they usually do it is just in bags, and I'm going to put some on the table, but most of them I'm going to keep in the boxes with heat packs and everything. So yeah, some companies put them in tanks, but yeah, I've only got a table. I don't have like a whole setup like that. Medaka, yeah, the rice fish, the white rice fish. I've bred these myself. These guys here, they're tiny. They're still small, but yeah. Anyway, got a few fish left. And I'm also going to be taking a bunch of plants. So if you want plants, I've got enough plants that I'm taking. Let's see, cherry bobs. Lovely mix of cherry bobs. So yeah, I'm really taking a mix of everything. Julia cories. Couple of Julias. CAE. What does that stand for again? CAE. Chinese algae eaters. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants algae eaters. I don't know. Yeah, Chinese algae, yeah. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, we talking about the devil. Speaking of the devil, we got them here. Look how crazy they are, bro. Whoa. Whoa, crazy. Perhaps divide fish in separate bags of like 10 tetra per bag. That's what I'm doing. So I've got a list. It's on my phone, so I can't show you because I'm using my phone to stream. But I've got a whole list of exactly what I'm taking. Oh, I can show you this actually. I can show you this. Wait. I've made, or well, I haven't. Well, I kind of helped, but my girlfriend, she wrote them. We made these stickers, which I'm going to be putting on the bags. Look, all these stickers, and basically what it says is like, okay, 5 times of those, 17, it says the price and everything, and it says like, okay, 5 of those, 25, right? 5 of those, and then the price, and then like 5 of those, but then, for example, a pistograms is like a pair, you know? And like I'm taking a couple neons, not many, like 10 neons, like boom. Boraris maculatus, boom, boom, boom. You know? So that's kind of how I'm approaching it. Will it work well? I don't know. Is it my first time doing it? Yes, it is. Okay, then we got some corridors. What are these? Aeneas. Just a couple top up. And then last but not least, oh, I forgot to order the pygmy cories. I was going to order pygmy cories. I also got panda cories. We're taking like 4 or 5 different types of cories tomorrow. I feel like cories will sell well though. That's what I feel like, but you never know. Anyway, that's that box done. We're going to need all these boxes in a minute. Awesome, yeah. I think... Whoops, sorry. I muted myself. I think that's the best way to do it. Up to you, but that's the thing. My experience, they don't eat any algae. There has fish constantly, grow big, etc. I swear I'll never ever buy that fish again. A nightmare. Well, the thing is, I know what you mean, but I have the fish, so why not take it? And it's kind of, look, of course you'd like autosinklers, but autosinklers are never in stock. So it's kind of my alternative to autosinklers, because what else is a good alternative? I don't really know. That's a lot of fish. I'm really curious what you saw. Me too. It's a lot of fish I'm taking. It's about 80 bags, 81 bags. Well, that's excluding the betas, but like that's also another like 9. I think I'm taking like 9 betas. Why not? So that's 80. So that's like 90 bags of fish. I don't know if I'm doing too many. You guys tell me. Am I doing too many fish? 90 bags of fish. Although the big boys, like the big companies, I'm pretty sure they take hundreds of bags of fish. Like there's always a mega stand with hundreds of bags just lined up, boom, boom, boom. And I think my special tactic is going to be that on the Sunday there's usually no fish left, so I'm going to be taking a lot of fish on Sunday too, and hopefully sell then a lot then. So that's what I'm just thinking. I don't know. Cories will sell even the common one. I think so too. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, should be all right. Anyway, let's go on with the plants. Let me actually just put this here. Now this box here is more fish bags. I was like, I don't want to be out of fish bags, you know. So if I need more fish bags, I got them here. But I don't think I need them now. And then this box has a bunch of plants. Hopefully you guys can see. Now, honestly, there's not even much point me opening this box. Because I'm going to be taking all of these anyway. So yeah, I don't know why I'm opening this box, to be honest with you. Because I already know I'm taking everything. And honestly, where are my plant bags though? Wait. I'll just like check if everything is in here. Oh, there. So I also ordered some extra plant bags. These here, just to be sure that I had enough plant bags. Because I didn't have that many left, so I was like, you know, have these, and it's good. I don't have any shrimp at the... No shrimp, no. I could have done that actually, but... Hello, Dan. So yeah, I got these plant bags. Now, technically... Again, so the plants I'm not going to be pre-packing because I know people always want a mix of plants. Although yours, BJD, I'm going to be pre-packing yours. That's the only one I'm pre-packing. Now, oh, come on. Well, that's great. It all fell down. Yay. Well, I could have expected that. What do we do? Take these off. Right, I'm just getting this sorted. Okay. Right, that's all done. Yeah, we're going to be taking these plant bags, of course, so technically... Oh, that's one of the bags already gone. Technically, I just fold these up. I'll just fold them up, and you know what? I'm going to put them in a bag. Is that smart or what? Fold them up, put them in a bag. Because I only need one for your plants, which I'll use this dusty old bag. This is the one at the back, which is a little bit dusty. Oh, it doesn't matter. Plastic is plastic. So I'll use that for that. I have thousands, really? Ooh, I could use them. Tablecloth to cover the boxes and your legs. And random stuff, duct tape to set it up, extra pens and paper to write up contacts, orders and whatnot. So, the tablecloth's already there. Like, there's already a black tablecloth. So that's not an issue. They've already thought of that, like, for presentation. Now, pens, you're quite correct in that. I need to take pens and things. Look, I'm just putting this in here. It's like, boom. I'll also be taking some extra fish bags. Actually, that's a good one to put in here too, because, you know, say something happens, I don't know, a bag leaks, I need a new fish bag, then, you know, I need to take a new fish bag. So, let me just do that. How many should I take? Just like a, you know what, I'll just take like a decent amount. This is my plastic I'm taking. This is just what I need to take, you know. All right, good. Water bottle, snacks in a fish box. charcoal pack, yeah, true. Need all of that as well. Right, this is definitely what we're taking. Don't forget about that. Right, these are bags, which, well, we'll be doing that. Oh, there goes my fish. Well, not my fish, but this. Keep that there. Just gotta throw this dead fish out. Yeah. I'm kind of scared for this, this like evening and tomorrow, because I'm like, I've never done it. I mean, I've packed up fish before and stuff, but never on this scale. And it's like, the thought's always in my head, what if, what if all these fish die by tomorrow? You know? What if all these fish die tomorrow? Then I'll be like, A, I would have lost a lot of money. And B, well, I don't know. I can't imagine that happening. Well, I wouldn't want that to happen. Let's just say that. Okay. Why is this film? Oh, come on. This has been filming all day. Crazy. Like, that's a good time lapse. But the other one? That is rubbish. Let's get rid of that straight away. Okay. What do we do with the plants? What do you guys think? Do we open this up? It's so nice and neatly packed, so I'm like, I don't want to open it up, but I need to get this out, for example, because I've got some easy grow plants, and I got a nice stand to go with it, which is quite cool. Look, so we got this little box there. Lovely little box. Boom, with some plants in. And I'm just going to be taking these tomorrow, just like this. And I guess I can set it up. But for now, I'll keep it closed. Unless, do I have to price these? Maybe. But for now, we'll just keep it closed up. Just like so. And then I just take this with me tomorrow. And we're good, you know? Very easy. So if you want some in vitro plants, take these. Okay, so, well, we got this. I'll just keep this to the side, or maybe even there, because I'm just taking this with us. And that's literally it. These plants, though. See, the point is, there's not much point me taking these plants out. Because, well, I'm going to literally, my plan with these, with my plants that I have, is I'm literally going to put them in these trays and keep them like that. And kind of even, yeah, just keep them like that. And even just put these trays on the table and people can see the plants. And then just mist them regularly. That is kind of my plan with these. So, yeah. That's kind of the plan. Now, if you guys wanted to know what plants, we got some Hygervilla Corymbosa Thailand. Really nice plant. Honestly, if you want some fresh plants, I mean, I guess all of the plants are going to be fresh at Vivarium. But these especially are very fresh. So if you wanted really fresh plants, come get them from me. We got the Becca tea, tea. Actually, I'm going to pack up your order right now. I don't know if you're still here. BJD, I don't know if you're still here. If you are, I'm going to pack up your order right now. Plants are a competitive type of product, a uniform product. I suggest checking others' price points. Expect no bringing lack of plants. Sell it all at the end of the event and restock. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, though, it's 2 days, of course. So I'm not going to sell everything tomorrow. Or I'm not going to, like... I'm not going to be focusing on selling everything tomorrow because I want stuff for Sunday. Maybe at the end of Sunday, and there's probably people going to be there like that want stuff cheap at the end, you know. Then maybe I'll you know, sell things cheaper. But I'll never go, of course, lower than a cost price, and you know. Just one more fish. Hello, how you doing? Here, okay, cool. I'm gonna pack yours up. Remind me what you had. I can't even remember. You had a Becca tea? Becca tea? Look at this. Do you like that one? That's a nice Becca tea. That's a lovely Becca tea. Becca tea. Yeah, that. Which one do you want? Well, you can pick and choose, I'm almost going to say, because you literally could if you wanted to. But to be honest with you, they're all quite nice. They're all pretty much equal. So we'll put that in. Then you got a brown as well, winter tea brown. I'll get a nice and big, fat, health, juicy, fat one for you. Look at that. It's a nice one. Yeah, that's lovely. So we got... The thing is with plants, they survive. They can be like this for weeks. And like, you know, they'll be fine. So... Yeah. There we go. There we go. What else did you have? I kind of need my phone. I do remember, but I kind of need to check on my phone. 1 second, I'll be right back. Hello? Am I back? Okay, it's the undulatus and the green and the limnophila. And that should be it. Which I already had those here in stock, so those are not too tricky. I just literally get them from here. Undulatus, where are you? This here is undulatus. Again, look at the size. Look at that. Really? Yeah, we're back. Great. Look at that. Beautiful plant. I'm kind of jealous of this plant. I want it too. Although I do have it, I could literally take it and just keep it. So I don't know what I'm complaining about. All right. Then we're going to get the green, which is literally here as well. A little bit smaller though. I will say that. It is a little bit smaller. But, let me, come on. I'll take, there's like one dead leaf, I'll take that off real quick. It's a little bit smaller, but it's alright. Which is this one. Here, like I said, it's a bit smaller, but that's the green. Unless you say you want another one of a different one, like instead of the green, having a different one, like a bigger one, but the green, the ones that I have of green are all a bit smaller. Up to you though, if you want. I could give you another like big one or this one. Up to you. Let me know. I don't really mind. It's all fine up to me. Like, it's fine. It's all fine to me, like, you know. Doesn't really change this thing for me. And then also the limnophila. Are we going to fit everything in this one bag? I hope. I hope so. I think we will. I think we will. Okay, I need to put those aside. Let's see. Yeah, let me know what you want. I'll get the Limnophila in the meantime. Limnophila is lovely as well, by the way. It's like been growing like crazy, which is like amazing. Look, this is the Limnophila here. It has grown like crazy. Nice ones. Do you then want a because the Wentai green that I have are all kind of small. Do you want like a extra Becketty or a or the brown one? Because those are all a bit bigger. This is a really nice plant though. It just keeps growing. It keeps growing. This is definitely the nicest one I got of this. So yeah, or I could get you another Undulatus or a Becketty. I like the Becketty, to be honest with you, if you ask me. But it depends if you really want the green one specific or not. Big one? Okay. Okay, alright, so we'll do that. So then I'll not do the Wentai green because it's a bit smaller. I'll just keep that back here. And I'll get you a nice big, look, I'll get you this one instead. Nice big Becketty. Becketty. Because that's nice and big, you know? So 2 Becketties. Alright. And then this Limnophila heterophylla or Siciliflora, whatever you want to call her. It's all kind of the same plant in the end. Okay, here we go. We got your nice selection of plants. What do you think of that? Is that looking good or what? It's looking pretty good to me. You wanted to pick them up, these, you want to take these tomorrow, right? Yeah. Pretty sure it was tomorrow. So we got 5 plants and then the fish, of course. That'll be good. I'll give these a little spray down. Just because... like just trap a little bit of moisture in, not much. Just a little bit. Just like that. Not that it's needed. Plus you don't want much water in the bottom. Picking up tomorrow, great. I think they're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty solid. They'll be good for a nice little evening. Yeah, they should be good. Because yeah, you don't want any water really trapped in it. So let me take any water out. I just want them to be moist, but not like that there's water in the bottom. Okay, great. So, hello Graham, how you doing? I'm packing up plants for BJD for tomorrow at Vivarium. Just picking them up tomorrow, already ordered online, you know, pre-ordered. And we're going to be closing the bag now. Now, what is your guys' opinion on packing plants for like, do you need air? So do you need to do like this? Or do they need to be as flat as possible? What do you guys say? I don't know. I think they just need to be as flat as possible, right? Like just like almost like this. And I just tie a knot like that. What do you guys think? What's your guys' opinion on that? Like, do we just do like that? Or do we try to get as much air in as possible? Personally, I think just as flat as possible. But not too flat, you know? Like flat, but not too flat. I think I'm just going to do it like this. Bit of air so they don't get squished. That is true. Although, like, look, there is a bit of air so they don't really get squished. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not completely flat, but there is a bit of air. Or you could go like this. That's the thing. What is better? If I'm using bags, I use air to make it like a bubble, a bit of protect. Yeah, that's true. Like this, you mean? Hey, Nitch, how you doing? Like this. That is more like a bubble, like a, you know. Hey, Peter, how you doing? Nice to see you. That's true. Should I just do it like that then? Look, because I can do them like this. I can easily pack them like this. You know? Okay, that might be best. Let me grab it a little lower though. Because that's fine, but it doesn't have to be like... Well, actually, a bit higher. I'm practicing for tomorrow. Look, just like this, I think. Also invest in a heat sealer, then you don't have to faff with knots. True. I don't have a heat sealer right now, though. Bit too late. Open bag that lets them breathe without it running out. Yeah, also possible. But I don't want them falling out or whatever. Plus, these are going to be, you know, picked up tomorrow, so it's like, you know. I don't think they're going to be running out of oxygen or... What are we thinking? Like this? Or do we do... Or do we do a bit like... Like this? I think like this is fine. So... There we go. Look at that, that's your plant ready. Let them breathe the air we breathe. Yeah, I think this is good. I think we're looking pretty decent. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, look at that. That's nicely done. Those will, now the air might get a bit softer and like because it's heat, you know. Decrease and increase and blah blah blah. Expand and despands. Despands, is that a word? Expand and despand? No. Yeah, I think this is good. So, do you want the top cut off or not? I can imagine it's kind of nice sometimes to hold it. Anyway, these are done. So, I need to think in what box I'm taking these plants. That's a good question. Deflate, right, yeah. Okay, cool, well that's done. So that's your plants done. Now, let's see. We can kind of start filling up these spots with other plants that I have here. The question is, well, you know, there is no question really. I just get stuff in. I'm gonna get that in, as number 1. Can get that in. It's number 2. And then, why not number 3? I don't know if I should take every single plant that I have. Like, probably not every single one that I'm completely empty. But like the majority. Like, fill up the crates, you know? Okay, these are like all my crypts that I'm taking. The question is, where do I keep these so that they don't dry out? But at the same time, easy to carry is true, yeah, true. Yeah, how do I make sure they don't dry out? I need some kind of plastic to go around them. But I just realized I don't have any plastic to do that. Good question. What do I do? Whoops. Do I just... I don't know. This is how inexperienced I am. Look at these, by the way. Lobelia cardinalis. Look at that. Amazing plant. Really cool plant. Also, I got Amazon swords. If anyone wants Amazon swords, cling film. I do not have cling film. Do I have cling film? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check if I have clingy film. Let me check. I'll be right back. I'll just put it on mute. I have cling film. The only question is it wide enough? Ooh, it's like tricky. Just yet. Maybe just about. By the way, before we do this, we just spray these down. Get them nice and moist, you know. Boom, boom, boom. And then, okay, let's try this. Because somehow we're going to have to do this. I think cling film is a good shout, though. But maybe I wrap it around this way instead of, you know? Okay, cling film. Are you guys watching? Yeah, you guys are. Check the kitchen for cling film or hit the AHA this afternoon. Yeah, well, kitchen. Hey, K-Dub, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're all right. To be honest, I haven't been live for a while. I didn't go live yesterday evening. But, yeah, this is like just about. I think it's better if I just do like this. And then just wrap around, you know? Like, kind of just like go like this. And just kind of like you know, because then they're gonna stay good without any issues. And I don't know, I think it's just an easy way to do it. Right, I'm gonna have to at some point kind of go like half-half. What are we thinking? Is this a good method or what? I think it is. Only if it ruptures and we get a hole in it, then that's the issue, I guess. But I don't think it will rupture. Or, well, I hope not. And I hope that I have enough of this stuff too. And then, maybe to like finish off, I can kind of go underneath and go like this, just to top it off, you know? And maybe I can even do it double. But the only thing is, at Vivarium itself, do I guess I have to take these covers off, like, you know, for presentation purposes. Anyway, look, I think that's looking pretty neat, if you ask me. There we go. Boom! One package of plants ready for Vivarium. Does this look professional? Actually, this is giving me a good idea. If I ship plants in the future, I'm using this method. Honestly. No, like seriously, like this is a good method. This is great. And then, technically, I can just put them in this box here. I can take this box. Yeah, why not? Just dry the bottom. The bottom. I mean, this is one of those jobs I can do now and the plants will stay good. Like, that's not an issue. You know, maybe I just shouldn't take any fish and just keep it at plants. I feel like plants are easier. It's like, well, all I have to do is like, just make sure my plants are fine, and then we're good. Okay, that's number 1. Going in the box. Okay, then we can move on with number 2. Why not? Like, let's get on with this, you know? Let's keep the roll moving, the thing, I don't know. That's what shops do with plant mail orders. Plants on a tray. I did a lot of cling. Yeah, it works well, I think. I'm always using cling film. It's really handy thing. And with regards to plants that hold in the exactly, it will keep them nice and humid, and that should be good. Yeah. How are you displaying them? Are you taking tanks? Well, the plants I'm just leaving in the like the trays like that. The fish I'm going to be bagging up, and we're going to be bagging up. I'm taking like I've got a bunch. Well, there's another box here. I've got another 3 of these boxes that I'm taking the fish in. And yeah, they're going to be like, I'm going to take some and put them on the table. The rest I'm going to keep in the boxes. And a bit like that. Good, thanks. Been busy with work and enjoying good weather. Last starting at a car you can't drive him inside. Ooh. Well, cool that you're doing well. That's cool. All right. The only thing is these, do I just keep these separate because they're a bit big and they do not fit in these trays. So I think I just keep these separate. These are just Amazon swords. I'll just keep them as they were, which is like this. And I might be able to put them on a tray or like on a separate tray or, you know. But I'm just going to keep these as they are. I'll just keep them down there. But this tray here is kind of empty. We can put 6 more pots in there. And, oh, before I actually do that, let me check if I received all the plants that I ordered. Okay, so I got those. I got those. Got those. Yeah, got everything. It's great. Okay, 6 plants, you guys. Help me choose. Help me choose. Hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like. Hit the like. Maybe some Anubias. I mean, in the end, I'm taking everything that I got, but what makes sense to do with these is like, or like my grasses. Do you think my grasses are gonna sell? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. The Eliocaris acucularis. They might sell, they might not sell. Depends if people want grasses or not. I'll just take them all. Why not? In theory, I think I can fit 4 of these trays in that box. Of course, I can take another box, and I think I do have another box. Right, this is the next tray. Simple. Let's spray them down. Lovely. What are you guys thinking? I think it's working pretty well. Just a test, the new identifier to see which it highlights. Add red laser, red laser, red laser. Going old school again. Okay, it's a test, so I don't know what the test is about, but I trust you, God. Testing your things, that's all good. Alright, so what we just do is do it again. But now, start like so. And we do one whole wraparound to get everything in place. I think this first wrap is the most important. Because if you get that nicely done, then you're pretty much set for the rest of them. Okay, wait. How did I do? It'd be kind of cool if you had like a transparent table where there's like, I don't know how to explain, but like, yeah. Anyway. Right. I'm going to be finishing all this bling and cling film. That's the only problem. I'll be literally going to the shop to get more cling film, I think. If you ask me. That's what I'll be doing. Okay. Okay. That's great. One last thing, and then we are done. Okay. Now one thing I need to check is what way they're supposed to go on the trays, because okay, so not like that. Is there any guidelines on this? Oh yeah, of course there is. Alright, here's the singular ones. So it's single against double. Does that make sense? Single against double. Against double, so it's like this. Right. Okay. Great. Whew. I have to tidy up my fish room this evening, so it's really nice. Tap water's on the hard side, but your only guppy is, yeah. Yeah. Well, my water is hard as well, so, you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, we need to still get the fish out. I've totally forgot. Wait, we still have to get the fish out. We should get the fish out now. Or do I just leave them until I start bagging? It's 5 now. I'm going to be bagging soon. No, I'm going to get everything out into the tanks. Yeah, I totally forgot. We need to get them out into the tanks. That's what we need to do. Totally forgot, you guys. Sorry. I honestly did forget. There's just so much happening today. So much. It's crazy. Right. Let's get these fish in. It's warm here too. But I think I'm gonna leave the betters though. Lots of shops bag fish early in the morning before taking them to the event. They don't leave the fish. Really? The only problem is, I've estimated with the fish I have to bag, it's going to take me about 3 or 4 hours. And if I have to tomorrow leave here at 7 o'clock in the morning, then that's kind of an issue. Because I'm not going to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to bag fish. That just doesn't make sense. Anyway, Anyway, for now at least, we're going to get them out of the bags. Travel time is about an hour. But the thing is, I haven't been there yet. Many of the shops have already, of course, set up their stands and stuff. I haven't been yet. I could have today, but I didn't have time. Yeah, right. Right. Yeah, bagging them early. Well, thing is, I'm not a big team like that. I barely have people who want to help me. So yeah. Thing is, if some fish die, then... But the thing is, I don't think fish will just die because... I have sent fish before now. And then they're always in the bags for, 24 hours. Sometimes a bit longer, sometimes like 2 days, 48 hours. And I don't know why now I'm more stressed. Maybe because it's the scale. It's like, oh, there's more fish, so it's going to be more. But there again, it's like, if it works with one bag, why would it not work with 80 bags, It's kind of like that. So yeah. Plus, if you think about it, right, the difference is that I'm going to be bagging them like tonight. Then they're going to be in the bags till tomorrow around 6, 7 o'clock. I think in total they're going to be in the bags for 24 hours. Because then I get home. And then, well, of course, some fish would have been sold, probably, hopefully. What if I just don't sell any fish? That'd kind of be like a waste of time. But, I don't know. But yeah, if I wouldn't sell any fish, I don't know. So I'm kind of like, then I can like rebag them at least. I won't put them back in the tanks, but I'll be able to rebag them into different bags, Now, what I think I'm also going to do is, oh, there's another one. Come on. What I think I'm going to do is, as soon as I've bagged them tonight, I don't think I'm going to put them in my Tempex boxes with a heat pack. No, I'm going to leave them in the tanks just hanging. And then, simply what I do tomorrow is, I won't put the stickers on yet. What I do tomorrow is simply, oh no, I broke one of these. Is simply, what am I trying to say? Is simply just then take the fish out, put stickers on them, keep them, and then put them in the boxes. That way, at least they won't have, like they won't have the whole night where the temperature is a bit lower. Like they'll just have the normal temperature that they're used to. I think that'll make a difference. I don't know. I don't know if that'll make a big difference. Maybe it won't make a difference at all. But that's what I'm just thinking. And like, why not? And then, yeah, like I said, for Sunday, I can just repack them. I'll, repack them. And then, hopefully it'll be less. It won't be as much, of course, because, well, in theory, I would have sold a bunch. Let's see what's happening in the chat. Even in bagging is fine, right? I'm also not very experienced with this. When shops ship overnight, they usually have pure oxygen. Right, yeah. Although the times I've done it is with, of course, without, because I don't have any. Insurance policy, right. Be right back, grocery, alright. I have to shoot off, unfortunately. Alright, no problem. See you later. Well, we might see you. I might do a live tomorrow. I was thinking I might do a live tomorrow. So, yeah, see you then. One heat pack for a large box if it makes you feel better. Well, I'm going to do a heat pack anyway. In those type of, there. Yeah, they're cool, that's true. But I won't be having everything on the table, and some I'll be putting here, back in the boxes. The thing is, what we don't realize is that fish are actually quite capable of surviving quite a few different things. They can be in bags. Like, for example, if they get shipped from the wholesaler or from the breeders in like Indonesia to the wholesaler or wherever, they're all stuck in like bags for a couple days, Sure, fishes might be a bit more stressed and they might develop like ick or whatever, but I think that's already the risk. If you are buying fish from an event, that's already a risk you're taking anyway, So, yeah. But again, like I said, first time I'm doing this, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing whatever I think is going to work. That doesn't mean it's going to work, but I'm just saying, like, you just got to try, Simple as that. Right. Oh, nice black guppies. Let's get these gouramis in then. But Gord, what would you suggest? Should I overnight keep them just floating in the tanks? Or should I not do that and just put them in the boxes ready to like get in and just done, What do you think is best to do? What is the best thing to do? Ammonia tabs entirely black. No, these are not ammonia tabs. These are just little pads they put in to track where the fishes come from. They got these, like, per tank. They know this is from one of these tanks, and it's like a tracker. I don't think it's an ammonia pad because they're all different colors. That's the thing. And also, it doesn't smell of anything. Like, if it was an ammonia, you could smell it, but it's not. Hello, Shamim? Tank bed, yeah, I think so too, because look, as long as the fish are at the right temp, they don't mind being in the bag. Like, that's not a big deal, They'll be just probably more comfortable. The longer you can keep them comfortable, it'll be like, then 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, I get them out, and boom, they're only like traveling for 12 hours-ish, which is not a mega deal, I don't think. I think that's kind of alright, you know? So yeah, I was also just thinking that. Just to keep them in the tanks floating. Then at least they'll be comfortable for the night. And they also can't cool down, and I'm not wasting heat packs because, you know. So I think we're all right in that regard. Getting quite hungry. But yeah, I think I'm very interested. I feel like if I don't sell anything at all, it's gonna feel like this event was not worth it, or like kind of useless, because I would have spent a lot of time, and if I'm not gonna sell anything, it's like, because ideally I don't go back with any fish. If you ask me, that's the ideal situation, that I don't go back with any fish. Because then I've sold everything that I've taken, and like, that's good. Then it'll be worth the while, you know? If I don't sell anything, or like very limited. I can remember people from last year frantically buying stuff. And, you know, buying fish and everything. But like, I don't know if they'll just do that from the big shops, or if they'll also go upstairs and go to the smaller, like where I am, and do it there. I don't know. That's a bit of a question. Groceries are sorted. I'm bringing Cruisy Baller for lunch this weekend. Nice. I know, the food there is expensive. I don't know. How many do I usually sell? I don't know. Never been like this before. So I don't know how much I sell. That's the thing. I'm guessing. I'm just guessing. I'm not basing on anything really. I'm just guessing. Simple as that. Thing is, these rummy noses, they're very beautiful, but they're not going to have color. That's the only thing. Also not in the bags. I feel like rummy noses only sell well if people have seen them in the tanks. But you never know. Okay. All those fish are in. Okay, I'm back, you guys. Hit the like button, by the way. Hit the like. Yeah, I got Colombian tetras, but I don't know why. Because I'm only going to take the bigger ones. Because I feel like if people are going to have Colombian tetras, they want the big ones. So I don't know why I bought the smaller ones. Maybe as backup for like when I sell all the big ones. I think that's why. Oh, there's still one. Still one left. There we go. I think the plants, if the fish don't sell, at least the plants will sell, I hope. I feel like, you gotta think, right? There is a lot of customers or people going there. Like, across the 2 days is like 10,000 people. So 10,000 people, if everyone, say only 10%, so that's 1,000 people bought 1 bag of fish. Okay? 1,000 people. Then that's at least 1,000 bags of fish that there's got to be there. And if there's like 100 something vendors, and everyone then takes 10 bags, the thing is not all the vendors do fish. So from the vendors who do fish, you know, it's like, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. As long as the only thing I, would hope is that if I don't sell the fish, that at least if I come back, that the fish, all the fish are still alive and like how they used to be. No sicknesses, nothing like that. That's the only thing. Because say like they all die or I don't know, then that would be my only issue. Now remember, I can also rebag fish in Vivarium. Like, say I see a bag that has a lot of poop in it or whatever, I can just, boom, get fresh water, put them in fresh water, and rebag them. Hit the like button, by the way. We only got 11 likes. That's not a lot. That's not a lot of likes. And I also don't know if it makes sense to take neon tetras, for example. Is that like one of the things I should just eliminate? And like guppies, should I just eliminate it? Or what should I do? Because I do have the feeling that I'm not going to be taking, or that I'm not going to be selling any of the neons. I do have that gut feeling, But at the same time, I'm like, well, who knows? Like, maybe. I think I definitely should take Corys, like as many as I can. Because I think Corys will sell. I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I think they will. Okay, I'm getting hungry. Okay. The crazy thing is, I'm getting all these fish in the tanks, and then in like a couple hours, I gotta take them all out of the tanks. Well, not all of them, but, still a majority. That's kind of the crazy part. It's like, this is not the end. Right, let's see. My meal delivery's on its way. Chips, fried chicken, and fresh salad. Nice. From a Turkish place, which is very decent. Okay. Yeah, I get it. On Fridays, I don't feel like cooking. As for neons, bring them on Sunday. Corys always sell. Yeah. So should I just not take neons? Should I just say, like, I'm not taking neons and not taking cardinals? Or do I say, I'm not taking them on Saturday, but I'll take them on Sunday? I don't know. For beginners, bring the neons price for... That's the thing. That's the thing. Although I feel like I need to be cheaper than with the neons, which right now I'm not. I don't think. Because I think most neons there are going to be sold 10 for 10, maybe like 10 for 8 even. But because they buy in such bigger bulk, they get to make them cheaper. That's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem, you know. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, then I have these, the Barraris maculatus. But I could say, instead of bringing, I think I was going to bring 3 bags of 10. What if I just bring, what if I just bring 1 bag of 10? You know? Just to have them there if somebody wanted them. Like that, I don't know. Because I feel like, what if tomorrow somebody comes to my thing and asks, do I have neon tetras? And I don't have them. Then they're going to buy them with someone else, so I'm missing revenue. You know? But yeah, again, and the same with cardinals, same story. Like, do you take cardinals? Do you not? Decisions. It's the thing about having your own company, you get to decide everything yourself. So yeah. Right, let's check if we got everything that's on the list. Betas, yep. Yippity yip. Okay, we got everything. Now, yeah, the betas. Do I get them in the tanks or not? What do you guys think? Let me take you over there. We're still on 11 likes. Can't believe that. This is the beta situation. What are we thinking? Thing is, I don't want to cut the bags because I think they're actually really nice little bags. Like, what's the point of cutting these tiny little bags, you know? Plus, there's no branding on them. It's not like on these bags, there's no like sticker on them. And yes, they're small bags, but they're better fish and like, you know. What do you guys think? Because I don't know if it's impossible to untie this knot. It's probably possible. But it's also like, if it's not needed, then why would I? What are you guys thinking? Should I just leave them hang in here so they got the temperature? Or what? Of course, by tomorrow, like tomorrow evening, I will, if I don't sell any, I will probably repack them. But also, if there's pure oxygen in those, then, yeah. Now these I am going to repack, purely because there's like a sticker on there and I don't want that. So I'll take these out. But other than that, I think, you know, yeah, I think I'll repack these. Because it's just the bag, I don't want this bag, like, you know. Really nice one. Beautiful. Gonna put him in there. And for this dude, we kind of need Doo-doo-doo. Oh, this has got like a dark red color. Pretty cool, I must say. Pretty amazing. Wow. Look at that. Wait, I gotta show you guys. He looks fabulous. If somebody wants this better tomorrow, come get it. Food's here. Awesome. Very hardy. You can rebag if you need it at the show. Look at this dude. Wow. Oh, he needs to get used to it, of course. Look at this one's made a bubble nest. Yeah. This dude here, he's kind of struggling. Well, I don't know if he's struggling or he's just getting used to everything, you know. Also, this one's really nice. Black, like samurai one. Beautiful. I don't know if he's just getting adjusted, you know. We'll just let him be a minute. But the colors are really nice color. But yeah, honestly, I think I'm going to leave these other ones just in their bags. And again, tomorrow, if I need to, I'll just if the bags really look like deflated or I don't know, then I can always do that. Anyway, that's all the fish in at least. So everything will just have to get adjusted and then soon we'll be rebagging them. But yeah, what's your guys' advice? What's your guys' advice on the what was I saying? I don't even know. What was I saying? I don't know what I'm asking about. I don't know. Can't remember. Look at these. Look at those black ones. Oh yeah, on the neons. Like look at the neons. They look really good. Do I take neons, yes or no? I think right now on my list I have 3 bags. 3 bags of neons. But I got them listed at $12.50. I think that's too expensive. That's the only thing. I think that's too expensive. What do you guys think? I think I'll end soon, by the way, because I'm pretty much done. After this I need to have food. Then I need to continue. Oh, I might continue packing some of the plants. Get those nicely, because look how nice this is. Really nice. And I can just get them in there. So we'll see. But yeah. Anyone got any advice for me? If not, I'll just end. Looking good, looking good. Right, I don't think so. So I'll figure it out. I might just take instead of 3, I might take 2 bags, you know? Just like 2 bags. Because the thing is, there is a price on there. I can always deal a little bit. Like, say it's $12.50, I can always say like, oh, you can have them for 10, or, you know? Or I can make like a little bargain deal. That's kind of the thing. And I can say also to my dad, because it's going to be my dad, me and my girlfriend there. So say, I don't think I'm ever going to leave my girlfriend there alone with all the things. It'll be, you know, but my dad might be alone at some times, and if he's then got to sell something, then I can tell him, like, you know, you can do a discount of like a couple euros on some of the bags. Not all of them though. Some bags just got to be, you know, or until we know more info, or like, you know. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it for now. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, of course. And I might see some of you guys tomorrow. And if not, I'll see you at some point. I might go live tomorrow at the event. Probably I will. Probably. You know me. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, wherever you are. I'll see you guys next time.